So I've just been talking to myself for 3 minutes. I was running a bit late anyway, but yeah, I forgot to click go live. Oopsie poopsie. Welcome back to Yu-Gi-Oh! Long name titled 2006. I am Jimmy and I'm an idiot. It wouldn't be a stream from me if I didn't bugger something up. As I was previously explaining before I realised I wasn't live, this is my zombie Exodia deck, this godforsaken clusterfuck of cards which somehow I've been using to farm DP. And the zombie part carries it quite well. And so as Patrician of Darkness is like a nice tech choice. The idea is just spam special summons and like magic cards to get draw power from Royal Magical Library and Card of Safe Return. And it's been going okay. Every time you get an Exodia win you get 1000 DP, and depending on how low your deck is as well, you'll get like up to extra, I think, 1000 DP. Which is good for pack buying. I was going to use a pure zombie deck today, as it's better viewing, I feel, and a bit more consistent. Although this deck has been fairly consistent going through the free duels, but unfortunately it seems that deck is not being saved, which is a big disappointment. So we're going in with Exodia Royal Magical Library Zombies. As per, I have gone through and dueled everyone here 5 times. I also made a start on just farming in general, so I've done an extra 5 Karibo, but haven't had time to farm anyone else. As per usual, I think this is the last time I get to say this. Guildford the Legend, or the first tier 4 enemy, is unlocked when you beat everyone in tier 1 once. Dark Eradicator Warlock and Guardian Exod are unlocked when everyone is beaten 3 times, and Gold Rule Lord of Darkworld and Elemental Hero I don't know. I don't even know if that was its original name. Anyhow, these 2 are unlocked when you beat all of these guys 5 times. I think there's a bit of an inconsistency with some of these names. I forget what they actually are, but there's quite a few cards which had like just come out and were in the process of getting localized, so they don't have the correct translated names. I'll try and point them out if I recognize them off the top of my head, but I don't know if those 2 I've fit into them as well. And this is an okay looking start. Grandmaster Sasuke is a bit of a difficult card for me to deal with because this is a fairly defensive deck, and there's quite a few times that I want to be in defense position. But fortunately we started with Caller Mummy. No Bottomless is good. And no Rush Recklessly either. I want to be either ditching trap cards or monster cards for this duel. I could have summoned Pyramid Turtle and done a little extra damage, but I'm thinking this might be Call of the Haunted, so I don't know. I'll play it safe though. That being said, sometimes playing it safe does not go too well. Oh, bloody hell. Yeah, so this is a warrior focused deck which uses equips. I'm trying to think if I want to bring back Vampire Lord after I heavy storm, because I'm just going to get removed from play, which is not ideal. Well, I guess we're going to have to activate heavy storm either way. And we'll end turn see how things go. I looked away and forgot to see what their face down was. Oh, no bueno. He doesn't seem to have any monsters in his hand. Okay, who am I going to bring out to the party? Junzuki is spellcasters or warriors. We'll bring out Junzuki. Why not? Yeah, so temperature update. It's a lot cooler than it has been in previous days, which is nice because I'm not too bothered without having the fan on, so I've just got the window open. Only ever so slightly though. So there may still be instances of bike dickheads and car dickheads. Wicked Breaking Flamberge, Fusion Sword, Same. Damn, he got that stacked. Thank you, Junzuki's effect. I beg your pardon. Did I misread someone's effect here? The end of the damage step. I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, does Flamberge negate effects? You cheeky bugger. Fun fact about the Murasame card, it's based on the actual Murasame type katanas that are found in Japan, which are quite rare. Well, that's a very limited knowledge I have on the... But it's a recognizable name, at least. That's as much as I know. Oh, buggeration. This isn't going to go. I don't know if I still get the float because... Oh wait, no, it's not Pyramid Toe. This is looking like a big fat L. I'm guessing the play here is to fetch Heavy Storm back. And then activate Card of Safety for turn, then use Premature Burial. It's not over yet, I don't think. Make sure it's Heavy Storm that we grab. Oh, you penis. This could work though. No negate. If this is MST, we might be buggered. I'm gonna have to sacrifice that Exodia piece. Which is okay, because I wasn't going for an Exodia type victory. Well, I mean, it would be nice if I got one, but... them's the breaks. You gotta do what you gotta do. On my old save file, I would have been okay with that because I had access to Dark Factory of Mass Production, which returns up to 2 low-level monsters from your normal monsters from your graveyard, which is quite useful if you're like holding on for the end of the duel until you're like completely decked out, and then you activate. Because you get that extra bonus for having no cards in your deck left. I don't know how many Sasuke's they have in their deck. So this could be awkward. This is getting very awkward. I don't know if I want to flip, maybe. I'm going to keep that in face down defense position just in case they do get a Sasuke out. Because I think it's based on, I think it can take one attack because Sasuke destroys face up defense position monsters. Not, not face down. The card effect doesn't activate. Might as well get rid of that one of them just to be safe. Spear from the dark could be useful. And I'm just keen to get this out of here because they've got the allied forces on the field. Like, if a field gets built up too quickly, it'll steamroll over me. That's just going to destroy my card because it got targeted. Pyramid Turtle I can deal with. Gotta go ahead and attack, and my mouth has become incredibly dry. Leaning for the water bottle. I don't know what it is, but this morning I woke up with a rather dry mouth, which I haven't done for quite a while. It's not like I've been indulging in alcohol or salty stuff. It's a bit better. Anywho, I don't know why I was considering placing that when Imperial Order's on the field. We'll just keep swinging with the turtles. Swinging with the turtles? Swing with the turtles? Wouldn't it be more apt to say that that's a tortoise? Considering it's a pyramid and it lives in the desert and turtles go in the ground. No, turtles swim. Tortoises go on. Have I just mindfucked myself? I wouldn't be surprised. It's not a difficult task to do. Yeah, so that's one down. After a bit of difficulties, we did the right plays there and managed to squeeze out a victory. I swear some of these guys are difficult. Like, there's been a few times where like I've just reset battles when farming just because I was like, there's no way I'm gonna win this. Let's see, I think we'll start with this tornado and bottomless. We'll go from there. Now, do I want to activate? I'm gonna let them attack, maybe. Because if I activate any spell cards now I'm face up, I'll be getting counters. Okay, let's go ahead and Dust Tornado you. Ah. I guarantee that would have been actually something useful if I didn't Dust Tornado it. I'll set Pyramid Turtle. Could have summoned Ryukoki, but I'd kind of like maybe the opportunity to get some draw power going. This I will bottomless. Baker was a staple in most decks back in this era. On normal summon it gains a counter. You can, and then if it's got a counter on it, it gains 300 attack, so it makes it a 1900 beat stick. And you can also discard the counter to destroy one spell track card on the field. So you can just splash it in or anything for like a little bit of removal and field presence, which was fairly decent for the time. It's far too slow now, of course, but I'm just going to go into the battle phase. And I'm going to get rid of some monster cards, I think. That's Toon Gemini Elf. Don't know if it came up before. It can attack directly, but not on the turn it's summoned, and when it deals battle damage, you discard one card randomly from your hand. I'm gonna let that go through. I think I'm a bit more monotone than usual, I don't know why. I think I've been up a bit too long, maybe. Yomigaeru, Vampire Lord! I'm back! Do love my Vampire Lord. I haven't been able to get a second one to add to the deck though, which is a bit sad. I would like to run 2. I think 3 would be bricky. Even with something like Call of the Mummy. And yeah. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna start setting up the field. Can't really do anything until we get some removal of that. Swords disappears. I'm completely fine with that because I'm just gonna get revived. Lovely jubbly. And we'll just enter now, I believe. One more turn of waiting. We'll just end turn. Okay, what's your response? Uh-oh, it's Chaos Sorcerer. I can compulse my Vampire Lord back. Oh. I can compulse the Sorcerer, but he's just gonna summon it again. I think I'll have to let that one go. I was gonna summon Ryukoki, but this could work as well, I suppose. And next I'll flip, and I'll also summon the Regenerating Mummy in attack position. This better not be a Marshmallow. They tend to be a bit more common later on. That's awkward. I should have just removed it from play, really. But at least Chaos Sorcerer was out the way. Always look on the bright side of life. Gain 1k. I've not got an awful lot of... I've got nothing to summon, so I'm going to actually bounce back Pyramid Turtle here. Just so I definitely have some summon next turn and keep the momentum going, hopefully. Depending on what that card in the hand was, though. We'll activate cards safe return and summon said turtle, which may or not be a tortoise. I have a feeling that face down card might be Magician's Circle. Does not activate, okay. And who am I going to summon this time? Regenerating Mummy just to be over it. Unless I get brain control, that would be nice. MST. Not for me. Yeah, we'll just be over that. Granted, it puts me in a not as strong position, but that card in the hand might be Chaos Command Magician or something to that effect, so let's see, I'm going to now activate Reload. Oh, Fantabidozy. Guess we're just sitting. Bloody hell. Okay, cool. Yeah, nah, we're not having that. And it's Magician, I see. The Book of Life. Okay, let's get some raw power going. We'll bring back Turtle. And we'll get rid of Pure Sorcerer. Yes. Yes. We get double draw power going. Let's do it. Why not? Can I end it this turn? I'll be doing big damage either way. I buggered up. I thought there was a monster I could creature swap for some reason. Well, actually, never know, we might get something good here on the draw. I was thinking if there was a monster on their field, I could have swapped them the Pyramid Turtle, summoned this turtle, crashed into it, got 2 summons off it, and that would have been game. But we'll just keep things as they are, and then we'll see what their response is next turn. Get a random discard. United we stand. That could be nasty. Exiled Force. Okay. Let's see if we can't go for game. Yeah, but this is one of those instances where the AI is grossly underperforming. Like, subsequent battles are a lot more difficult. I swear, I'm not just bigging myself up or anything. Guardian Exode. Oh, I think this is Exod Guardian of the Fortress or something. I'm not entirely sure. This Exod has the ability whereby if it's face up on the field and you flip summon an effect monster or a rock monster, your opponent loses 1000 life points, from what I remember. And it's got 0 attack and 4000 defense. It can only be special summoned by tributing a Sphinx monster. Should probably have maybe mentioned the previous decks playstyles. I mean, well, the starter decks, and I've kind of explained them already. But this one's a bit awkward. see. Just keep that as is, I think. This deck focuses on rock type monsters and sphinx monsters, and flipping things face up and bouncing them back. It's very annoying to deal with. They also have stuff like Fairy Box, which I'm glad I got rid of there. I'm going to tribute some Patrician of Darkness, because I don't want that to be like a Golem Sentry, which will bounce back one of my monsters and it can flip itself face down once per turn as well. Sangan. And it's Exiled. And I'll just enter, I think. Let's go on the attack, shall we? The Golem Sentry I was mentioning has 1,800 defense, so that's why I'll bugger me. Oh, hold on, are you gonna activate your effect then or not? Okay, I'm fairly okay with how that went. The reason why I've got so many shrink cards is their field spell, it's something like Canyon, and what's its effect now? It's like the reverse of double piercing. It's basically if you attack into a rock monster and its defense is higher than yours, the damage you would take is doubled. Just like I nearly TK'd myself by attacking into a Aztec soldier once. Grave Oja. As long as this player cannot select this card as an attack. Okay, so I need to flip that face up and have a 1600 beater on the field. Luckily we have just a thing for that. I'll attack with Patrician of Darkness to not take the reflect damage. There we go. Jolly good. It's slow progress, but it's progress. Never face down. I don't really attack too often, but I'll see if I can't bait anything out. Speaking of, here we go. And you know, I'll let you attack that face down. Problem is, it doesn't destroy it, so I'm not going to get any searching. Oh dear. Bugger me. I'm not going to activate Snatch Steal yet because I'm not going to get anywhere because I've still got that blooming. There's still 2,000 defense monsters on the field, so it's not like I can beat over them if I steal one. Despair of the Dark. Or Despair from the Dark, however. And let's go ahead and Snatch Steal monster. And I'm just going to check Snatch Steal's ability. I was seeing if it was like a clause where if it's like stuff like Premature Burial and Call of the Haunted, if you bounce the card back, then you keep the monster. But I'm guessing as soon as it's unequipped, then you lose control of the monster. Let's go ahead and enter the battle phase. Finally get rid of the Mao we can. Imagine if that's actually what the Maui heads were intended for originally. We've just not figured it out. Oh, bugger me. So any momentum I have lost is... or any momentum that I had has just been lost. Cyberjaw destroys all cards on the field and lets you draw 5 cards. If you've got any 4 stars or lower, you can set them. This is not looking good. Unity. Never know they had that card in the deck. Okay, and this is going to be a very interesting reload. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, 10 even. Oh, bloody hell. Let's activate Call of the Mummy. And then we have to activate it again, of course. We'll get Vampire Lord on the field. And I'll set a bottomless. And we shall call it at that for now. I'm sorry, this isn't exciting as a CTR or Digimon. It's not like I'm fairly good at bringing the hype. If I can make this exciting, I can make fucking anything exciting. I could probably make football exciting. As we all know, football is not that exciting. Oh dear. Yeah, this is one of the situations that you can get into where... yeah, so if you have Canyon on the field, that would be you doubly fucked. Let's say... I don't like that fairy box there. I'm gonna get Heavy Storm back hopefully next, in 2 turns time, 4 turns, 2 of my turns, 4 turns altogether. So fairy box is an annoying card. Oh dear. And that Shadows card is quite annoying for this deck as well. Let's show you an effect. You can rearrange the position of face down, so you could be attacking one of these with fairy box up, which is not good. Or it's like, so it's not worth it for me to attack at the moment, I don't think. I think the play is to get my Heavy Storm and then go from there really. So I assume he's going to be bouncing back Vampire Lord, yaha. That's fine. No, that's fine. And then that's going to vote down. And then I'll activate Shadows so we don't know which is which. I think we're good. Right. Let's get some momentum back. We might as well bounce something back. Next, Heavy Storm. followed by Pot of Greed. And then we'll set that. Here's the thing now, I don't know if I've bounced back Golem Sentry or not. It could be in the hand, it could be on the field. I could summon and then attack Stone Statue. Well, I can actually, I'll still get some damage on through rezzing here. It would have been nice if I had a card of Sig per turn, but oh well. I also had the option of maybe leaving that Magician of Faith out on the field to bait it and then summon Magician of Darkness. Go ahead and get some extra draw power. Summon. I'm just going to attack the face downs because Golem Sentry is it's flip summon, not when it's flipped up by attack, so it will normalize it. I did manage to bounce it back apparently, so lost out on a bit of damage there, which is not ideal, but we're alive, that's the main thing. Pardon me. Can I swing for game? I believe I can. I shall take you, and then I shall summon you. Over you, just to rub it in. Then we'll activate Compulsory. And we have the ability to attack for game for exactly 0. Excellent! That went on for a bit longer than I expected, and they didn't get XO'd out, but actually I don't think many of the aces have got many of the decks have got their aces out. So yeah, you get an exactly 0 LP bonus, which is more DP, the more better. Gold, ruler of dark worlds, logic of the underworld. This could be problematic. Dark worlds were released when I was still playing, and they were played in the higher formats, higher level gameplay. I didn't have to deal with them myself in the kiddies bracket though. What the hell is that? Dark World Dealings or something? Dark Deal. Interesting. So there may be a situation where that sort of effect activates and I actually get to use the Spare from the Dark as it's intended. It'd be interesting. Go ahead and into the battle phase. But it also means I have to be fucking careful using Vampire Lord's effect. Because I don't know if it's discard from the hand or if it's Ambulance Vanguard, or if it's discarded from anywhere that's not the field, basically. So, Vampire Lord is a double-edged sword this time. It's no good. It's no good either. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yeah, Dark World, go Dark World. That's some good synergy now, I'll give it that. Hopefully that card in the hand is not Heavy Storm. Oh, that one. Secrets. Give me a monster. That's not a monster. It's a dark world. Oh, okay. I'm not even gonna risk it really. Like, I was gonna say, think about waiting for them to summon, but if they didn't summon, then I'm in a bad position. It's a bit of a stalemate going on at the moment. 5 infecting virus. I'm gonna let that go through. Wait. The Vampire Lord in attack position. Right, make sure I don't discard a monster if this attack succeeds. Bugger me. I'm okay, it gets rezzed. It's just what they summon next turn, which could be a problem. Ain't got time for that shit. Actually, we'll just take its effect. Okay, they've not got any removal. Shame I didn't have that on the field beforehand. Dear me. Back on the field we go. Back on the field we go. Probably spell cards. Spell or trap cards. I'm not doing monsters. I'm not chancing that. Pot of Greed. What does that do? That doesn't help me at all. Oh, bollocks. Yeah, expect DD Warrior Lady in most of these shows. Oh, there goes my Exodia win. Oh, bugger, Ration. Hey. It's not looking good. Not looking good. Since there's nothing on the field, I might as well use the effect of Call Up the Mummy. Have got any? We've got the Cocky. Just depends if he's got a magic cylinder face down, that's the problem. Try throat, man. Ooh. After you. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, bugger. Let's see if you've got another one in you. We're good. Managing to get there somehow. Basically the same. But neither of us have resources and I don't know what that face down is. Now do I want I'm gonna go for Patrician here. I could have gone for Spirit Weeper, but I don't want him getting something like Lightning Vortex and just nixing me either way. I might as well try and get some damage on board while I can. Ah, dear. Now I shall replay the attack. Quick play Monster Reborn, that's dope. Dark World, man. Interesting that they got rid of Cold and the Mummy. They tend to do that a lot with continuous spells. Unfortunately, I don't want to attack my Patrician. Patrician, man. Useful against dumb AI. Okay. By not card in the hand being anything substantial, we have got another W in a row. Yeah, excellent. It's dry mouth. Ugh. Okay, moving on to our last challenge of the day. The elemental hero. I want to say this guy's name is like elemental hero Plasma or something. It might be Plasma. I forget. Localization. It'd be a thing. Starting off with polymerization to get Wild Edge out. Fuck. That's a hell of a start. Shit. We're looking at a big first loss here. Excuse me. I thought that Wild Edge's ability was the one where it can attack multiple times, but I guess not. I guess it's the one where it's piercing. All monsters on your opponent's side of the field once each. Shit. If I can pull this out, oh, I don't know. Well, I don't think I can. You bet your bottom dollar and bottom are seeing that. We're somehow alive. Thank God that thing doesn't do piercing. See, I don't know if this is a Clayman or not. Ambulance one card. And I feel like I need to get rid of that because if he gets something like MST, I'm in a worse position than what I would be. I mean, equally he can get something like premature burial. But, oh, I forgot about skyscraper, didn't I? Bugger me. Ah, dear. I'm just gonna have to... Is high rise only when they attack though? Yes, so I could... I'm gonna try and attempt to revive Vampire Lord. Okay, hopefully this isn't a magic cylinder then, because I lose either way, but... Hero Barrier, what's that doing? Negates... oh, Christ. It's not too bad though. Actually, it might still be bad, because that'll be over Ryu Koki. Spirit Reaper's what's keeping me alive, but I feel I might have to risk this to get any sort of comeback going. Watching Job Nobleman now. Again with the volume face downs. I'm gonna go ahead and set. And we'll attack. Going okay. Touch wood. Touch wood. Enforcement of the army. He's on the defensive. I'm not going to summon Ryu Koki, I'm going to keep the turtle there for the floating and potential comeback if I need it. It could also save me if I float into Spirit Reaper. Oh dear. Shining Flaring Man. I think I have lost. An effect burn, yep. Oh, that was so painful because I had a loss and then you get less. It fights the whole thing by 10, bloody hell. Excuse me while I drink water. I might have to call this short when I get this. I was originally planning on doing some dual puzzles after this, but it's a bit dry to be commentating, I feel. So, our first loss was to fucking elemental heroes of all things. But when you start like that, I mean, what can you do? Let's start with a pyramid turtle. There emerges. I get to choose one card in their hand, and if it's a monster, they get to summon it. If not, it's discarded. It can be useful in certain decks to like cheat monsters out onto the field, but it didn't work out for them that time. We'll go with Pot of Greed. And then what we'll do is we'll creature swap. It's a Bubble Man, okay. I'm gonna summon Pyramid Turtle. Enter the battle phase. And now because both of my both of these turtles are mine, even though one was on the opponent's side of the field. I get 2 searches off, so I'll be bringing out the good old staple of Vampire Lord in attack mode. As well as, yeah, we'll go big or go home this time. We'll go for Ryu Cocky. So now we'll attack with Vampire Lord. I think I need to get rid of spell cards because I don't want him setting up with like Miracle Fusion again. Excuse me. Ooh, it's not like I've eaten something bad or anything. I just had fish and chips as normal last night on Friday. It was Fish Chip Friday. But I don't know. Something's maybe it's just dry air. Maybe, perhaps, maybe I should fill up some cups of water and activate my. Basically, it's a do-it-yourself humidifier. So depending on what that face down is, we could be swinging for game here. And a quick revenge. Oh, but no! Of course, it's a Clayman. Well, we're getting some damage off, and we're still in a fairly good position, but like we've seen before, the AI knows how to top deck some doozies. Brrr. I want that 0 exactly bonus. Burst tricks. Oh. Wait. We can still get exactly L 2,400 here. Excellent. Revenge is mine! Even me. Awfully dry air. This must be what it is. And exactly 0 P revenge. And you'll notice that we didn't unlock any level 5 opponents. So this is where it diverges from the current formula. But we're going to go ahead and go and buy some cards now. We've got quite a lot of cash to spend. But what do we go for? I don't know if I mentioned this, but like as you progress and like unlock your... What am I trying to say? Your completion levels, you get access to more packs. So these are actual packs. I think we've only got like 1 or 2 more actual packs that you could buy in real life remaining to unlock. Maybe 1, because I think it ends with Shadow of Infinity. And then you've got some specialist ones here. No zombie pack, I don't think, which is quite sad. I think... I don't know if there's a couple of cards I might want in here. Let's see if I can't pull them out. Zolga is a nice fairy type. Ojama Green. I should probably get that off screen if I don't want to get banned for nudity from YouTube. It's awkward like that. Sasuke Samurai, Kagagigo, Cost Down, Pandemonium, Butterfly Dagger Elma. Funnily enough, they put that as a secret rare because that shit is banned. You cannot play it. So if you have basically Gear Freed on the Iron Knight on the field with a face-up Royal Magical Library and an Exodia deck, you win the duel because You equip it to gear 3, it gets destroyed, it gets returned to your hand, you activate it again, so on and so forth. More magical library keeps getting counters, and you keep drawing. So I think that's why it's secret rare. It's a common normally. If it's not forbidden and it's a secret rare, that's just funny. I'll be putting it in my deck if I can. Next pack. Oh, look at that doggy. Never despair from the dark. I don't think I'll be running 2 in this zombie deck. Minade a 4-1. Terra King Archfiend. Let's see. Some of these cards are going to be useful to get now rather than later on, or better. I don't know. Stuff like Dark Scorpions, there are dual, not puzzles, but challenges, which involve using like Dark Scorpion effects or specific archetype effects, so it's good that we're getting them. Skill Drain is a nice card. Pandemonium Bear. Ujama Trio is actually fairly decent at this time. I don't think it's a good idea to be running it nowadays, but that being said, I haven't played since this era, so I only vaguely know what's going on. Kelbeck can be quite annoying. Guardian Elmar. Look at all these equips. The final countdown. Doo-doo. There's a challenge for that as well, where you have to pull off its effect. Let's see. Tsukiyomi's quite interesting. I might put that in for flipping stuff face down and recycling its effects. Let's see. Here we go again. Another Vampire Lord. Excellent. Missed it. Getting a lot of Archfiends. Battle Footballer. Ninkendog. Burg the Strong. Death's Fellow Imp. That, every time you've seen Death, it's supposed to be death, but they just use the Japanese pronunciation of Death, or death rather, so they don't write death on the card because censorship. Let's see, what's it? See if we can get to 80, and then we'll move on to a different pack. Hey. I think we'll mix it up slightly and go for one of the other packs here, because we do have a lot of DP. Might as well spend it. So get some more, well, I say more modern, but there's a time of this was releasing modern cards. Ah, the very infamous Jerry Beans Man. This is the worst translation / localization ever made. Apparently it's supposed to be Jerry Beans Man, but it's clearly supposed to be Jelly Bean Man. And the person who translated it is, I think, fervently denies that it was a cock-up. It's supposed to be Jelly Beans Man, but because of the L's and R's and getting translated to katakana, or from katakana. What a fucking tit. Cybernetic Magician. You'll see them in a challenge coming up. Indomitable Fighter Lele goes in combination with Protective Soul Island. On its own, it's just basically a 4-star beater with like 2300 attack, 0 defense, but it gets changed to defense mode unless you have Aelin on the field. And then, while it's equipped to Lele, let's see, you can change the equipped monster's battle position once per turn, and it gets a bit of protection. So, I don't know if there's any cards that can take advantage of that and like recycling, like every time like you change the position of a monster, maybe. Power Bond is there. Excuse me. Drill Void is excellent removal. It's kind of like Sasuke Samurai, but it destroys regardless if it's face up or face down position defense modes. So it's a good tech choice. Batman C is fucking useless. Havana Infinity, Death Cloaking, Death Slugs, Spark Blaster, Rottweiler, Steam Void. Is a motherfucking train. Another 5k down Nishita. Dragon Mirror. Miracle Fusion. Ring Karibo level 10 and Psychoid. Elite Goblin Attack Force, is that? Goblin Elite Attack Force. I didn't know that was in this pack, but there we go. We learn something new every day. Get another one. Not getting so many Cyber Dragons here. Gyroid. And we'll go until we get 80. Why not? Bloody hell, it's dry. Hello, Cyber End Dragon. Without anything to fucking summon it with. We'll walk back and we'll do... What's next? Should we do... No, too far. We'll do Soul of a Duelist because we can get 3 sets in if we need to. Click. Controls, man. Well, specific game controllers. There's Sasuke. This pack has, I think it's the introduction of certain monsters, which is like Element Soldier here, where their effects, they get one of 2 effects, or both effects rather, depending on monsters you control, like the attributes of the monsters you control. So some of them like kind of have places in certain decks, but it's like it's difficult for them to use, especially because it's like usually taken up with a normal summon. Ultimate Baseball Kid. Obviously level 7? 6 even. Very nice to get. Mia Akumador. What is that? Greed. Fucking hell, that's useless. Level up. Nothing apart from Polish that was too exciting now. I suppose Ultimate Baseball Kid if you're doing a fire deck. And you didn't obviously pick the starter fire deck. Noble Man-Eater Bug. There's also upgraded cards of classic monsters, so you saw like upgraded version of Hein earlier as well, but they acquire tributes, so they're not that good. Enrage Muka Muka. Interesting. I mean, Muka Muka can be useful, but the fact if you had to tribute it... On Dragon level 7. Might Smash. Come on now. Yeah. Where's the good stuff? Show me the good stuff. Now. Master Evolves. Alright, mate. What's the most Australian thing you can think of? I don't know, mate. What about a koala that got mixed up with a kangaroo and he likes boxing? Oh, stuff, mate. That might be the most Australian thing I've ever heard of. Give it a Foster's and call it a quit, mate. I apologise to any Australians which happen to watch this. they should be okay with it. We all like a good laugh. We all like to take the piss. Oh, it's level 4. Yep. I was gonna change it to 3, but we're good. We didn't get level 8, which is annoying, but since we've got 10k left now, I just want to buy machine support. One of these. I'm gonna go into the machine collection A. Consider this jumping the shark. Let's see. Blast sphere is quite good. Radius, metal zoa, barrel dragon. With its infamous censorship of changing the barrels, like they were actually gun barrels, from like a revolver in the original OCG, but they got changed to whatever the fuck this is, like laser cannons, which is reflected in Kawanka, which is reflected in its toon artwork. Whether it was a deliberate shade at the censorship or not, I'm not sure. Gradius Impact, Toon Cannon Soldier, Machine King, Gear Golem. Yep, that's still, I knew it. So we made a dent in that pack as well, that's quite nice. Don't like anything else. Well, given that we've got 6k left, I might as well waste it on this, see what you can get in here. Oh, I forgot to mention, some packs only have 3 cards in, so this is going to be a definite waste. At least we're getting some good things here, like Moana Captain and stuff. Yorichi. The Great Moth. I don't know what that is. Puppet Master? This card is successfully tribute summon. You may pay 2,000 life points to special summon 2 fiend monsters from your graveyard. Monsters special summoned by this effect cannot attack that turn. I can't decide if that's good or not for this era. I don't know if it would be good in another era either. Some Union stuff, Great Dizard, Lava Moth, Great Rat's nice to get. Another Puppet Master, and Lord of Poison. So yeah, that was a colossal waste of 6,000 DP. I did say I was going to waste it, and I kept my word. So that's gonna do it for this time. Hopefully by next time I'll actually be using a proper zombie deck. Well, actually, given that we need to unlock things first, it might be a while before you actually see my zombie deck going against the level 5 opponents, especially given that our total completion is 2%. I'm gonna have to work on that, aren't I? So yeah, join me next time for duel puzzles, and might even take a quick look at the limited duels and theme duels. Don't think we're quite ready for survival duels yet. I don't even think we're ready for some of the limited stuff, but we'll have a look. We definitely can do some of the duel puzzles though. Yeah, so let's see, we'll go to the outro slide. Tune in tomorrow for more Digimon. I will have by then hopefully fixed my mistake and be in front of the rain, the plant in the tropical forest with the rain plant, and not have accidentally killed my baby. Fucking hell, what a cock up that was. Yeah, stay hydrated. I'm gonna go and hydrate myself now. I'll catch you next time. Bye.